Action.
Hold on to your seats. In this episode of Doctor Who Unleashed, we have the exclusive inside story of the 15th Doctor's regeneration.
You know it's going to happen when you get cast. You're like, I'm going to have to hand this baton over one time. It's all going to come to an end soon.
Yeah.
Look who's back.
You've redecorated. I don't like it.
Nobody knows, really, that Jodie's here. I only found out this morning.
Oh,
So that's how much of a secret this is.
Oh, right.
OK?
We've got an exclusive interview with the Whoniverse's latest star. And we say goodbye for now to not one, but two companions.
I just had a moment where I was like, oh, I'm actually just saying goodbye to all of this.
And so, for the last time this series...
Welcome to Doctor Who Unleashed.
Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on!
Where to begin? Well, there's only one place we can begin, really.
Joy to the world!
The end. The end of the season, the end of an era, the end of the 15th Doctor.
How have you felt then, realising these last few weeks will have been your last as the Doctor winding down? How have you felt? How are you feeling?
Feeling complete. Feeling, you know it's going to happen when you get cast. You're like, I'm going to have to hand this baton over one time. It's all going to come to an end soon.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I've been in constant preparation for that. It's been bittersweet, as I can imagine it's been for all Doctors. Just looking at the console before regenerating was like, my God, this console has been here for 60 years.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was here for some of those years. And how magic. But also, my body is tired. You've tired me. You've tired me, and I'm old now, and I'm ready.
Yeah.
Ready to settle down.
Oh! Ouch!
When you will get a chance to reflect back on the last couple of years as the Doctor, how do you think you'll feel? What will be your emotions?
Pure joy and like magic, and like this was a magic time. It's a demanding role, so it demands a lot of you, and so because of that, you're like in a state of like just doing when you're in it. And it's only in these like final moments, or what will be in like future moments, where you look back and you're like, wow, we created something special. And also, I was a part of a show that is so special and so magical and legendary.
Yeah.
What?
You can't help but like replay just all your first moments in here. Like,
Yeah.
the first time I was on wires with Millie on that corner. Introducing Ruby to the jukebox.
Oh, jukebox. I like that.
Running around all of you, like you, that was playing in my head in the final scenes.
Okay, that looks good.
It was just like, so much fun.
Yeah.
And so much joy and so much brilliance, and yeah, I will look back on it with a full heart.
If I had to press you, which I do, on a particular favourite memory.
I don't know, doing something, like whenever I was on the wires and you're like in a ridiculous situation, which you are in a lot of the time in this show.
Yeah.
Where like, there's a lot of people working and you're like dangling 20 feet high on somewhere, and then you just have to have a chat.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, drop! And rest, thank you. Got there.
This will be your first interview after this happened.
Okay.
So fans will be watching this and they'll be sad, some of them, that you'll be moving on. What would your message to them be?
I love you, Whovians, so much. Thank you so much for embracing me. The level of love that the Whovians pour into the show is part of the magic of the show. They give so much to the show. And so thank you all, Whovians, for embracing me, embracing Millie, embracing V, and this new chapter that Doctor Who's in, and just for all the love and support. It's been truly heartfelt. So keep doing what you're doing, keep leaking our set locations and all the craziness that you do. Love.
This has been an absolute joy.
The 15th Doctor might be saying adios, amigos, but there's a new star rising in the two-part finale.
Meow.
All you Whovians will have immediately clocked that John and Belinda's daughter Poppy is somewhat familiar. A very young Sienna Robin Mavanga Phipps starred as Captain Poppy in last season's Space Babies.
I'm Captain Poppy, and I kept the station running for Mummy and Daddy because we knew you'd come back for us one day.
That was then. This is now. 12 months later. Sienna's back, no longer a baby, now a toddler. And as this is unleashed, we've got a world-exclusive interview with the star herself. So is she excited to be back?
Now, they do say they never work with children or animals.
Yeah.
But you're having a ball working with little Sienna.
Oh my God, she's gorgeous. She's just perfect.
I get your nose.
Got my nose. It was a little trickier this time because, like, just at the start, because she's a bit older,
Yeah.
she was a bit more aware. So things were a bit scarier to her.
Yeah.
But then she got used to me and V. And then she started asking to go again. We'd finish a take and she'd be like, again?
It's a delight being able to work with her. She's so funny.
Whose house is this?
It's Shooty's house.
What?
She comes out with some absolute gems.
Flint.
I mean, Shooty's obviously got his amazing denim kilt outfit thing. And, you know, we all just acknowledge that he looks absolutely incredible. He leans in, and the first thing she said is,
What are you wearing?
Okay.
it was so funny.
I wonder whether they've got that on camera because that happened and it was brilliant.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
There was a moment when we were shooting with Sienna. 100% human.
I asked, well, what else would she be? And completely, you know, deadpan said,
Dr. Who.
Oh, wow.
she's coming for your job, Shooty.
She is. She is.
She's Doctor Who.
She is the real star of Doctor Who. Both seasons strong, standout performance, man. That's the next Doctor, I'm telling you.
I have your nose.
Still to come on Doctor Who Unleashed. We say goodbye to not one, but two companions.
Hi.
I joined the costume department for my work experience.
So we've got to put this down V's top.
And we're there to capture Shooty's very last moments as the 15th Doctor.
She's got while you were out.
But first, every day we get what's called a call sheet.
A list of what's being shot that day and the names of all the actors that are going to be on set.
Now this morning, there's a bit of a buzz as one of the actors on the call sheet is called Petrol.
Nothing else, just Petrol. But who is this mysterious Petrol? Well, there have been wild rumours flying around. Is it Daniel Craig? Is it Dame Judi Dench or Lady Gaga? Just some of the names being mentioned. Whoever it is, it must be someone of significance.
As Russell's on set today, and he's looking rather excited. The Unleashed crew have gone off in search of director Alex Pillai, and he's about to reveal who Petrol actually is.
So, we are awaiting the arrival of Jodie Whittaker for our fantastic scene with the two Doctors, the 13th and the 15th Doctors on our TARDIS. And the interesting thing is that Jodie has not seen the set. So, when she comes in, we're going to take her up the stairs and reveal all of it. Jodie Whittaker, I'm Alex.
What an entrance!
Of course I got. Well, Jonathan here follows me everywhere.
On holiday?
In the loo, everything. Are you ready to go and have a look?
Yeah.
Ta-da.
Oh my God, it's massive! So beautiful. Yeah, isn't this immense?
So yes, Petrol is 13th Doctor Jodie Whittaker.
So what does it feel like to be back on a set of Doctor Who then?
I am incredibly hyperactive. There's a few familiar faces.
Yeah.
Some of which I haven't seen literally since I left, and I felt incredibly emotional when I saw them. But also getting back into my costume, I was like a pig in poo.
Very well put.
Yeah,
very well put. Very well.
I was delighted it still fit.
Yeah.
And delighted that I still look class. But I've got a wig. That's the only difference.
Yeah,
but I think it's such a good wig. I've got long brown hair at the moment.
Yeah.
And that's not very 13.
The 13th Doctor was last seen in October 2022, when she regenerated into the 14th Doctor, the returning David Tennant. So how did Jodie react when she was invited back?
Like, I don't need to read anything. I don't need to know anything.
Yeah.
I probably won't even know my lines, guys. But I was like, whatever it is, I'll be there. But I did know I was working.
Yeah.
So that was the only tense thing, was that I already knew I was going to be away on another job, which obviously couldn't know about this job, but needed to kind of release me.
Yeah.
So all back to the joys of secretive Doctor Who, which the anxiety and stress of keeping secrets, I was like long gone, and then now I'm back in it.
What are you doing here?
I've been popped. Like, pop out of my own timeline because there's a great big time schism on its way caused by you.
You just slip back into it.
I tell you what, because I pitched 13 at like, when I was looking at the lines, I was like, oh God.
Yeah, it's quite
I've got
meaty,
to
it's
go
quite a
back
script,
in.
isn't it?
And I obviously can't let the better Doctor down. And I've never met him, but I'm having such a lovely time.
Yeah.
And I knew there were one proper sci-fi line that was going to get wrong.
This is gonna hurt.
Try shifting your third strand.
This is gonna hurt.
Try shifting your third strand. Pheno markers. One microspasm to the left. It just might help.
And I have got it wrong multiple times.
But you've also got it right.
Yeah, and you know what? You only need one take.
Exactly.
And a really great editor.
Thank you, Mr. Editor, for sorting that out. Yeah.
Ms.
Oh yeah, so Miss Editor for sorting that out. Good point. Now it's all very secret that you're here. Like nobody knows really that Jodie's here. I only found out this morning.
Oh,
Right?
did
So that's
ya?
how much of a secret this is.
Oh, right.
Okay. You've got a code name. Did you know that?
Yeah, I've had to learn my lines like that, and it's really thrown me. But, oh no, do you mean the character name that I've got?
Yeah. So on the call sheet, you're down as Petrol.
No, I know. And so in the scene, when I was learning my lines,
Yeah.
the Doctor 15 was Clive.
You wasn't Clive.
Clive and Petrol.
Do you get to choose a code name?
I've got I've got a pseudonym for like checking into hotels, which I'm not putting online.
No, that's a good idea. Keep that to yourself. Not much of a pseudonym then, is it?
Yeah.
But if you're in a hotel and someone called Petrol books
Yeah,
in, you know who it is.
Petrol Whittaker.
So Jodie was Petrol and Shooty was Clive, which got me to thinking,
When you're, maybe one day sneaking back in as Belinda for some storyline in the far future of Doctor Who knows,
Yeah.
and you've got to be a code name,
Yeah,
what would your code name be?
jumpsuit.
Oh, that's good.
She
That
loves
is
a good jumpsuit. She loves a good jumpsuit.
I don't know. Checkered? I wear so much check. I mean, maybe pinstripe actually.
Pinstripe, yeah, pinstripe works.
I'm dressed like David Tennant in this episode, so yeah, I'll do pinstripe.
Oh, have you ever had a code name in the past, or would you have a code name if you were ever... What? Straight away?
Oh, coffee bean. That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
Be coffee head.
Yeah.
Do you have a nickname in school, maybe, or do you have a pet? Do you have a pet or a name?
Oh, my nickname in primary school is Chopsy, so I don't know whether that would be very good on a call sheet.
Chopsy. I like it. Now, for the non-Welsh people watching, Chopsy means...
Like talkative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or mouth.
Yeah.
I've got a funny skill.
Okay.
I can tap dance, and I
Right.
still tap dance.
Do you?
So maybe I'd be the tapper.
There we are.
Probably butterfly.
Butterfly's a good one.
Float in and out.
Yeah.
No one notices me on set.
I'm gonna go diesel.
I'm trying to think what diesel means. I mean, it sounds quite earthy, quite rustic.
Sounds cool.
Quite dirty. It does sound cool.
It's like a motorbiking thing.
Yeah, and you've got a leather jacket.
Yeah. So maybe that's the vibe I want to go for.
Yeah,
you know?
okay, right, yeah.
Then they meet me and they go, he ain't that.
When we had our special guest in here the other day, and on the call sheet, she was down as Petrol.
She was called Petrol.
Why?
I'll tell you why. Because one day, I think it'll be a companion called Petrol. It's been a name that's been in my head for a long while.
Is it?
Yeah, and I might use it one day, I might not. I might go have someone called Felicity from 1602 or something, but equally, Petrol. It's a good name.
Oh, you like it? Okay, there we are.
Yeah, it works, doesn't it? Everyone kind of picked up on that.
Yeah, well, we did. We've been asking everyone what their code name would be as a result.
Exactly. No one's like going, what's the code name? Something about the word petrol that goes ping like that.
Yeah.
So one day, maybe you might see a petrol in Doctor Who.
Without wishing to turn this episode into a wake, we're also here to say farewell to not one, but two companions. Ruby Sunday.
What's your name?
Ruby Sunday.
Hello, Ruby Sunday. I'm the Doctor. Hi.
And Belinda Chandra.
So what's your name? Dr. what?
Just the Doctor.
All right, then. I'm called the nurse.
I have loved playing Belinda. I love the idea that I get to play this fiery, powerful, strong woman who is constantly tested by this nutcase of a man.
Doctor! I told you, get me home!
There's no other job that would give you the opportunity to be able to see the same character in all these different circumstances.
No! Oh my God, it's Ronan!
I don't know if I'll ever have that again.
I know this is the end of Belinda for now, but it's never really the end, is it, in Doctor Who, is it? Come on.
No.
We all know what happens. So you'll probably be back here eventually. But in terms of this bit,
Yeah.
have you had a chance to reflect back on it so far? Are you still in the middle of, actually, I've got to finish it off first?
You know, there are moments where it catches you out. When we were shooting in the garden for the goodbye sequence, I just had a moment where I was like, oh, I'm actually just saying goodbye to all of this, which I probably should have thought about before that day.
Did it catch you?
It did, but then it's also, when you're holding a baby, it's like, oh, I can't fall apart when I'm holding you, so I have to hold it together.
Yeah.
Even though my instinct is to just be like, bye, you know? But
Yeah.
yeah, it did. It really caught me. It's always after filming a show that I get the post-show blues. And I think I'm going to be looking back at all the Unleashed episodes and all the footage very, very fondly.
This is the end of a journey that you started with shooting, you know, all that time ago. What's it like to be here at the end? You were there at the beginning, now you're here at the end as well.
My gosh, I remember that. I mean, I remember when I met you.
Yeah. Hello, has anybody seen Millie anywhere? Has anybody? Oh, you're there!
Oh my gosh, yeah, it seems like forever ago and also yesterday. I think we've both been on such a prominent journey together, and it's a very unique one as well. I feel like no one really understands this experience until you're in the Whoniverse world as it is.
From kilts and coats to spacesuits and sharp suits.
Action.
The costume department design, create and manage all of the cast's clothing. For this episode's work experience, I'm being entrusted to help one thread of this very big department.
Well, Michelle, I'm excited to be with you today. What exactly is your title? Because it's a big department, and I can't be honest with you, I don't exactly know what everybody does. I know you're all busy, everybody flies around, and everybody's holding stuff.
So I'm a principal costume standby.
Yeah.
So I mainly do principals.
Yeah. So principals, that means that's the main actors, and rather than the supporting actors.
Yes, yeah.
As the principal costume standby, Michelle is responsible for dressing and maintaining the main character actors. And there's lots to do even before the cameras start rolling.
Obviously, you're a sort of bit of a linchpin, right? Because you're looking after what they look like, but all the departments must come to you, I suppose. You're working with everyone.
Yeah, so sound in the morning, we work with sound. So we've got to make sure that the mics are hidden, and so that's what we're going to be doing in a minute.
It's okay for us to mic.
First task of the day, mic up one of the principal actors.
Hi.
And lucky for Varida, it's her.
So you've got to make sure, basically, this goes on without messing any of the work that you've already done.
Yeah, so the sound department have come up with this very clever, so we've got to put this down these tops. So let's...
Are we going under the vest?
Under the vest.
Wait.
The great thing with this is you don't have to undo any of the costume. So then...
So that goes down the leg. I did not think the sound would go down the leg.
Oh, you can pull that back.
Oh, yeah. Thank God.
This is quite, like, it's early in the morning. People will want to chat. Sometimes they'll be in the zone, right? And you've got to feed off that if
Oh,
you're
yes,
putting
I'm
a
very
costume
good
on.
at, like, kind of that non-verbal dialogue, you know, especially if there's a lot of lines to learn,
Yeah.
things like that. I just come in like a little ninja and just kind of, you know, do my bit to help out and then go out. So, yeah, I'm very respectful.
The best thing about Michelle is keeping me warm. Like, you're the best at keeping me warm. I'll be dreading, like, wearing the dress that day. And somehow I've got nothing to worry about because I'll just be totally warm, like, the whole time.
A bit like a mum, kind of. I like to make sure that everybody is comfortable and warm and, you know, so you can do your job as well, you know?
Yeah.
So that's the most important thing. So it's...
And on that note, we should probably let you go and do
Yes.
your job.
Yeah.
So what I'm discovering so far is that keeping people warm is really important in this job. And also, like, having chat. Lots of chat or sometimes no chat at all. So, like, we've got a small talk game, and this could be the job for you.
Right, time to mosey on over to the unit set for today's scenes. There are lots of actors with lots of costumes and lots of details to be checked. So Michelle and I set up where we can oversee everything.
So these are the checks monitors, are they?
Yes. So when they rehearse, they'll rehearse then on camera, and then we can see kind of what's going on to see what the costume's doing. Do we need to do any rigging? What I like to do is I like to kind of do in my head like pre-checks. What do I need? What's the costume doing? What kind of do I need to do on checks?
Yeah.
Because you have maybe about 30 seconds to a minute to do checks.
Right.
So you've got to solve loads
So
of problems
checks is
really
when
quickly.
basically they're about to start filming and they call checks, and everybody runs in and has to make sure that everything looks good so that they can start filming. Yeah.
With a break in rehearsals, Michelle and I get to work, making sure the cast are looking as they should and staying warm and comfortable.
Oh, thank you.
Nice. Stay warm. So how did you end up doing this?
17 years ago, something like
Yeah.
that I started. So I was a teacher before that.
Were you?
Yeah, so went back to uni when I was 25 and then retrained and then just did all my work experience in TV, film and theatre and slowly kind of worked my way in. You know, we've got to do quick sewing jobs, you know, so a quick kind of alteration. Kind of having the broad range of, you know, spectrum of skills I think is really, and people skills.
Yeah.
Reading the room, you know, kind of keeping people calm as well. I'm known as Mama Mish.
I was going to say, you're basically an on-set therapist, aren't you, Michelle? Basically. So do you not hover until they're back ready to go again and you take it away?
Yes. So
So we're hovering.
we're hovering.
So, we are moving on to set up 2, everyone.
Director Alex calls for the next setup, and that's my call to action.
Sorry, I know it's cold. Trying to take this from the... Sorry. Come on, you're a professional, you've got this, you can do it. That's right, just doing, you know, on it. She wasn't even there. So there we are, Michelle. Well, thank you very much for showing me the ropes.
Pleasure.
Feedback?
You're very good, very attentive.
Yeah,
Cass.
good.
You can join our team.
It's a win-win. That's the best feedback I've had. This is great.
We'll get you sewing next.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You'll
actually.
do some sewing jobs next time.
I don't know if I've got my calluses aren't ready yet,
So we
though.
got thimbles. It's
Okay,
fine.
it's fine. In an episode full of landmark moments, let's have one more, shall we? The last scene that Ncuti Gatwa shot as the 15th Doctor.
At last!
It's now officially May the 24th, the day we thought would never arrive.
Congratulations.
With everyone who is anyone here to witness Ncuti's last scene, I want to get a word on the man himself from those who know him best.
It's amazing to look back and think what Ncuti's brought to the Doctor. And I think famously, he is a more emotional Doctor than we've ever seen before. I mean, it's not an emotion you can't name. That's the glorious thing about it. He's been angry. He's been funny.
You're Scooby-Doo.
Honey, I'm Velma.
He's been joyous. He's been lonely. He's been brave. He's been optimistic. He's been sad. Name an emotion the man hasn't put into this. It's just Doctor Who played to 100%.
I think he has a flair, a natural flair for being this kind of otherworldly being. He is inherently such a special person, and I think he really brings that sparkle to the Doctor.
And she's toasty in a pumpkin latte.
Ncuti is unique, and I've loved every second of working with him. I think he is pure magic. He's a star.
I'm the Doctor.
Obviously, when you come to an end of something, you like to look back on favourite moments. Is there a standout piece of 15 that you love?
Oh, it's hard. I mean, I want to wheel 18 episodes in front of you and show them all. I think the ending of Fine Time, the ending of Dot and Bubble, was the most, which is day one for him. Which is the most extraordinary performance I've ever seen on camera from anyone. But actually, do you know what? I'm going to choose a really unexpected moment. I'm going to choose the end of the Interstellar Song Contest, where they're standing in the corridor and Belinda tells him he's wonderful. And I think this is Shooty at his absolute best.
You're wonderful.
Did you look at his face in that moment? He's kind of wary, he's in love with her, he's impressed, he's lofty, he's a bit aloof, like she's an ant, he's intimate, like she's the most important. It's just look at his face. All he does is smile at her, look a bit puzzled and happy, and hugs her. And moments like that, that's just true brilliance in that moment. I don't know what he's thinking in that moment, and that's very rare.
Listen up.
It's my honour and privilege to do this. We've been on quite a journey, you and I, since summer 2022, where we put you in a shirt and pants and we put you on the helipad. Thank you for all your hard work on this series. You are a magnificent Doctor. You're now part of a really special family. So as annoying as we are, we're always here. And there's always a seat on the TARDIS for you. She's to get one, you all right?
He's been an incredible Doctor, and he is an incredible person, an incredible actor. We love you, Shooty.
He's just brilliant at everything. And it just feels very special that I got to be here for his entire run.
He's taken it and blown something so very special and so of himself into it. I love him.
I think there's going to be a lot of people that are really sad. It's a closing of a chapter, and I think he's going to be treasured forever because he's spectacular.
Thank you. Everyone here is amazing. I'm terrible with words, but the crew here, really are the petrol to this place. And thank you so much for the past 2 years. This place is filled with so much love and hard work, and the hard work that goes into creating these incredible scripts every day is exceptional. Thanks for my 2 companions. There are no words. There are no words. I have no words for this experience, but just thank you, everyone.
Come on, everyone. Ada will come and see you in 1 second.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Cofiwch I clicio mwyn tanysgrifio I sianel swyddogol Doctor Who ar YouTube. Click below to subscribe to the official Doctor Who YouTube channel.